Yo, what's happening, people? I'm back again with another video, man. What's everyone saying? What's everyone telling me? To get me? Good stream today. Got the people that are enjoying. Got Jay in the background. Got Jesse, Dev, Rob. Hopefully Jimmy can join. All the mandem here. Andrew as well. To talk about the mighty Chelsea. And Yasir, all the guys coming through. Because today's a Chelsea debate now. We're going to discuss topics, key topics we need to discuss here. Like Stephen Michaels always reminds me. That always reminds me. And we're going to do a tier ranking show where you, the viewers, get to decide the tier listing, who the players are going. You guys are all going to vote in the chat. Let us know if you super chats, normal chats, and the panel are going to debate themselves. So 6 show lined up. All you need to do, brother, or sister, or babes, or my man, yeah, like the video and subscribe to the channel and subscribe to every single person's head top you see in this video. A lot of you watch these videos back. So I need to make sure you lot in the community doing your thing. You get me? No news on Palmer. No news on any injuries yet. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But listen, I'm hearing it. Feeling either way. So I want all of you guys to big up yourself for being here early. Smash those likes, we can get equal ratio. And we can start the show, man. Very, very simple stuff. You guys know the content. I get the likes and comments up. And you guys, we all enjoy, man. We all enjoy. So make sure like Amo, whatever your name is, bro, you're always showing me love. Make sure you're doing what he's doing and doing what Steve is doing. And make sure every single person you see today, you go underneath, you subscribe, and you follow them as well. So be everyone in the building. I want to see how my panel's doing. Jay's here first. Let's see how he's doing. With Estevao in the background, scored at the Emirates. Before my away K, by the way, certain man scored before certain guys. Huh. You get me? But let's not go into too deep into that one. So these shameless rivals are watching the show. I'll be up, Jay, in her early building. You get me?
Speaking of Estevao, new shirt came today.
Hey, you got a new shirt as well?
Yeah, I finally got the third kit. So, yeah, man.
I like that shirt.
Yes, I'm going to be walking to the bridge for Barcelona in a week's time. So I'm going to be walking to the bridge.
Bro, I still need to grab my ticket for that one, you know? Bro. I'm so jealous of Jay, man. You patterned that. You know what I'm saying?
If one pops up, I'll send it your way. I will.
You need to. I need to be there shamelessly. I got a Liverpool game. I'm a good luck charm, Jay. I'm a good luck.
I only got this one because you know how it is. They sell like the sets of 4 Champions League tickets, and literally my mate bought it, but Barca was the one game he couldn't go to, so he sent it my way.
Bro, you see how lucky you are.
Yeah, man.
You got blessed.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah, people them. How you doing, Jay, man? Let everyone know how you're doing.
Yeah, no, I'm not too bad, man. Just can't wait to have Chelsea back. I feel like that's the thing about when you go into an international break after a win and in good form, like you feel excited to watch your team again.
100%.
We got Burnley on the weekend. It's weird. Do you know it's weird? We'll talk about this later, but I'll touch on it briefly. I'm actually more confident going into the Barca game than Burnley. I don't know why. Because I know what this team can be like, but yeah.
Do you know what it is? Let me tell you something for free, yeah? When Chelsea play against these small teams, I get so nervous, Jay. I don't know about you, but I start to get a bit like, are we going to bottle it again? That kind of feeling. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Because it's just like we always play down to their level, and that's the issue. I think we need to and we've seen that a couple of times already this season. But yeah, now we're gonna have a big debate on this thing. So it's tier list, isn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna get through the tier list. I'll ask you guys some important questions about our squad and whatnot before we get into that. But everyone in the building, man, smash those likes because more people in chat you can chat to. Chat to me and Jay. The panel will join in. Jesse's there when you get him in a second when he sets himself up. But everyone, make sure you're doing your thing and slapping those likes. Is Jimmy joining? Maybe. Don joining? Maybe. We'll see.
Don's a baller league, I think.
Yeah, he's a baller. I saw a snap actually, so you can't join. But Jimmy, maybe. That's what brings international PR from countless content creators. Wait, not me, Stephen. Where do you see PR here? Jay, do you see any PR? I ain't pushing no PR, bro.
I ain't really heard much
against good teams under Maresca. Come on, Calby knows Chelsea unpredictable.
Yeah. 1 minute is from Enzo Fernandez, where he said about his dream is to win the Premier League or Champions League with this team. That's
you read into that.
Just, I mean, What's he gonna say? I'm not interested in winning it.
Yeah,
So
like, I don't want to win anything.
yeah.
But to be fair, like at the same time, I do actually think we can go and to do those things because the team is definitely going to be good enough to do that.
100%. Yeah.
Like the team is definitely good enough to do it in the future. Like we're not going to act like this team right now is not being competitive, and in the future will even grow even more. You see, so people keep viewing our team as in today, but this team keeps growing tomorrow and the day after. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
for me,
how would you
I'm not
discuss?
panicked for people without our team. I like it when they doubt our team. You know, I like it. What are you saying, Jesse?
Yo, what's up, guys? What's up?
Yo, you right?
What you saying,
Yeah,
bro?
yeah. Thanks for the invite. Thanks for the invite.
No worries,
Football
man.
is back on this
Jesse, man.
weekend.
Yeah, I'm
Exactly,
excited.
exactly. How are you as
So,
nervous as me and Jay? Are you nervous as well, or do you feel like we can finally turn the corner of our players coming back? The settled squad, it looks like. What do you think?
I am a bit skeptical, just like you guys, because
Yeah.
after international breaks, we have a return and it don't really go in our favor after the first game after international break. So, yeah, I have a bit of skepticism, but
PTSD?
what basically, yeah, more or less.
Hmm.
But the only upside is I just hope that Enzo Maresca really gives Estevao that he needs to let this kid play. This kid is ready.
He
No, but
does.
do you know
Yeah.
what? Do you know what? Do you know what though? I wouldn't start him against Burnley because I want to see him start against Barca. That's the
Yeah.
thing. I mean, yeah, by all means, bring him on, but I want to see him start
Yeah. Yeah.
Barca.
We'll
And
go
you're
through those lineups close to the time. Obviously, like
yeah,
when we see how we play against Burnley, and maybe an injury or two. Hopefully not, but you know, never rest and stuff like that. We saying, Jesse?
No, I was just saying that I think he just needs to trust Estevao more. And
yeah,
since the Premier League has started, I yet to see Estevao actually play a whole game. The only time I think he actually gotten a start, I can't remember exactly if he started more, but against Manchester United, and you all saw what happened with that red card that we got. He
yeah,
immediately had to come off, so we never really got to see him in a full game, and that is what a full Premier League game, and that is what I want to see him get because Premier League is tough, and if he
yeah,
could stand up to these guys in the Premier League, I think anything else everything else will just flow.
yeah.
No, but guys, come on. He's got to earn his spot in terms of it's not all about offensive, it's also defensive. So I don't like this rhetoric of the manager hasn't trusted him. He's got to earn the manager's trust. I don't think the manager thinks Garnacho
No,
and Gittins are better than Estevao. They're not.
no. Do you know what?
But
But
defensively, they probably are, and they shoot the system more. We can't ignore that, boys.
yeah.
I'm not angry.
can't
I'm not
ignore that.
angry with Maresca. I'm not upset with Maresca for not starting Estevao because at the end of the day, we are kind of getting results with it. I'm just saying we'd like to see him start. It'd be like a nice thing to see him start some games. But at the end of the day, he's coming on and he's still making an impact. Like Liverpool, Wolves last week. Like there's been other games. So yeah, I'm not upset with Maresca for not starting him. He's not being stubborn with it because he does start the cup games as well. And
Yeah,
end of the day,
true.
he's only 18 as well. And I said this going into the season. I don't want to overplay him too much to the point where we're relying on him. Like, I feel like what Maresca's doing with him at the moment, it's good. Yeah, I still think he can start a few more games, but not every. He shouldn't start every game.
No, well, not every game, but
Yeah, not every game.
at least the against these smaller teams.
Oh, he's gone.
That's not me, is it? Because I know Jay's
No.
Wi-Fi is
I'm
knackered sometimes.
no, my Wi-Fi is because I'm in a different room. If you notice, so yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good today, Jay, for once.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Palmer comes back, we don't know what's gonna. He may just get less game time. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a tough one. We're gonna go through tier rank in terms of in terms of like importance to the team as well as quality. But I'm not gonna lie to you, boys. This whole Estevao needs to start. I disagree with it a lot because we'd be the same ones if he lost confidence. We'd be like, why did we start the guy? I'll chat. I don't know what you think. Let me know your opinions. I'll put a poll in the chat in a second. But chat, let us know because I disagree with Jay and Jesse a bit. They're trying to tell me.
I didn't say he needs to start. I said it'd be nice to see him start. There's a difference.
No, why though? Why?
Because it's not, as I've explained, like
he just joined and he's only 18. He just joined.
But we're saying like the way he's been making an impact off the bench, and when you see Neto, he's not putting in bad performances, but he's not getting the same like output or attacking output that like Estevao's getting. I'm just saying, especially the reason I brought up Barca is because at Stamford Bridge in a big Champions League game like that, when he's looking like our most impactful wing at the moment, barring maybe Garnacho, I just think it would be nice to see a display from him. We're not saying he needs to start. It's not as if like all the other wingers are that poor, or all the other attackers are that poor that it depends on him. I would just say it'd be nice to see him start. There's a difference in that, I feel like. Anyone saying he needs to start, I don't agree with that.
I think there's a lot of feelings based behind your statement there. I feel you're saying it like, I want him to start because you want to see him flourish because he's a baller.
Yeah, but it's the same. Like I'd like to see Cole Palmer start against Burnley, but at the same time, I don't want him to start against Burnley because I feel like it'd be stupid to rush him back.
No, but Cole Palmer is different to Estevao. Cole Palmer not starting because of fitness. If he was fit, he starts.
Well, yeah,
Estevao not starting.
My point is like
of other reasons that are very important to the team. Very important.
Like, when you mentioned about feelings, you are right to an extent. That's what I'm saying. I'd like to see him start. Like it'd be nice to see him start. But if I'm not going to lose sleep if he doesn't start. That's the thing. So if he doesn't start, yeah.
I am a little different in. Let's be realistic, as we all can sit here, and as of right now, Estevao has to be our best winger in the team. He has to be. He is. He is. This guy, every time this guy comes on, he makes things happen. He does what these guys are not doing in 60 to 70 minutes. He does in 5 minutes. He gives you more output in 5 minutes than these other guys being on the field 60 and 70 minutes. We all could say that. We all could agree with that. As of right now, Estevao is Chelsea's best winger. So why don't you start your best winger? He doesn't have to start all the games because yes, he's 18, but at some point, he needs to give this kid, some kind of game time to start this kid.
I agree with you, Jesse. Like I hear Natalie saying as well, but it's just not yet. Not now. I don't know when. Okay. I don't know when the right time is, to be honest with you.
Okay. Now I have to ask this question.
Yeah.
So what's the difference from Chelsea to Brazil? He starts there.
The difference is they don't have the options and the same system and the same players and the same club as we do. We're using the same players.
They have Rodrigo though,
who's not performing. He's got no goals or assists all season.
Well, but to be fair, you could say Pedro Neto is not like putting up.
Yeah, but Pedro Neto is very key to the system. He might not be scoring the goals or the skill moves we like, but he's very, very important in terms of how he navigates his defensive work. By the way, don't think me saying defensive work is me praising something I shouldn't be praising.
Yeah.
I'm just stating a fact. I'm not going to overdo it and go, oh, he's defensive. But how the manager sees it and how top managers see it, unfortunately, Mikel Arteta, Pep Guardiola, all these guys are top, right? Because their systems are very important. Maresca's no different. He's not like Ancelotti. Ancelotti is a more players kind of free roaming, doing what they like. Not what they like, but it's more initiative is used. Whereas our system is not really much initiative. That's why we like Palmer and Estevao, because they break the traditional mold of the system. Do you get it? That's it. So I'm not going to be sitting here ranting and raving unless Jesse, for example, let's say he comes on against Burnley, scores a hat-trick, or gets a goal and assist, and then he comes on against Barca, gets another GA or impacts the game, Now we're looking at a big sample size of like 15 games. He's done one with like half of them. And he's defensive too. Then fair enough. But Maresca, I listen to what he says, Andrew, and he likes to play his prayers for like things like tracking back in the 90th minute, making that tackle, as well as doing your GA. He likes to see that too. And Estevao, I'm telling you right now, he will lose the ball and he's not going to track back the same way as Neto will. He won't.
I think.
No, I hear that.
Now that can make us concede the goal.
Like, Ches, please, I would stress this one more time. If Estevao doesn't start, I'm fine with it. If Estevao starts, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
It's not like something like, I won't like.
Yeah, but having a debate when it's not a deep, like it's just is what it is, isn't it?
Well, yeah, we can move on. I just mentioned it. Yeah, we can move on.
You just made good points, just coming back and forth, isn't it?
Yeah, the way he's been, I think the way Maresca's managing him is absolutely fine. He starts every other game, or he's involved in every game, whether he starts or not. It's not as if we're waiting. It's not as if he's like we don't see him for 3 or 4 games and he pops up and bags a couple. He starts every other game recently, so I've no issue. And the difference between us and Brazil is that they play like 2 games every like 2 or 3 months. That's the difference. But they're to play like I don't know if Ancelotti is brave enough to start him regularly. Like if they had like 5 or like it'd be interesting at the World Cup. That's the only time you're going to see Brazil play like a certain number of games in a row. Is when you're going to see it at a tournament like that. If it was like a league, if Brazil had to play 38 league games, I don't know if he starts every game. Do you know what I mean? I think it's fine the way he's listen. I think he'll start more second half of the season when he's properly acclimated and everything like that. Do you know, in the running, the business end. You know, we're in the cup competitions and stuff like that, and we're finishing the league. I think he'll start more. That side. Now it's like. Now, after this international break, this is where you're going to see even probably more rotation from Maresca because the amount of games we've got in the next couple of months.
Andrew, people forget this period is where Chelsea do the worst. And why we do the worst is a combination.
Very bad in December.
It's pressure. I'm going to juice it. I think Jesse's moving, but Jesse's calm though. Jesse's calm. Talk to me, panel. Disagree with me. So Andrew, Jay, and Jesse, yeah? I'm going to say pressure, injuries, and experience. Because why is it last season we had a great start, good start, great ending, bad middle? Why wasn't it a bad start, good middle, bad and good ending?
No, 100%. When we get to the busy period, I'd say injuries come through, but then like the experience as well. And then I don't know, every season, one of the relegated sides we just struggle with. Last year is Ipswich. This season it looks like it's going to be Sunderland as well. It's like, but yeah, no, you're 100% right with the experience and the pressure because we get to like that busy period. But to be fair, when you look at it this season, we've almost been playing 2 games a week anyway.
Yeah.
So and we've done with it okay. Not like
it's not the same as the Christmas break becomes like 3 games in a week, 4 games in like 10 days or something. It becomes crazy.
January's going to be presuming we progress in the League Cup. January is very hectic because you got the last 2 games of the group, the league format of the Champions League. You got league games. You got a potential 1 or both legs of a League Cup semi-final, or at least 1, and then you got the FA Cup as well.
Yeah.
So you've got like.
We saying, boys. I'm doing good, bro.
Yes, sir, as well. Join as well.
Big up, man. Big up. Being made about. I just think the manager's doing what he needs to do with him. Just leave that as that. Really. There's nothing much more to say at that point.
Facts. That's yeah. I don't know if you see it heard. But everyone who joined the stream, by the way, Armour's description, Jesse's, Jay's, and Anis's all down below. There's no excuses to follow these man up at all. Smash that like as well. Get me to 30, 40 likes every pound. And yeah, we're basically talking about like Estevao. People believe he should start. I don't think so. I think it's correct how he's been bled into the team. But other people think he's showing a certain level where he needs to start. I don't think he's at that level yet. I don't know if he's at we can deal with you defensively because you're not that good, but we'll put you on the pitch level yet. He's not there yet. Even Palmer tracks back and does his defensive work. Do you know what I mean? And we even have to utilize him the right way because Gusto sometimes plays and Palmer plays to cover that space. You get me? So I don't know what your thoughts are on Estevao starting against Barca, Maybe not Burnley, but Barca and Arsenal. I don't know what you think about that, but before we get into the
Look,
rankings,
I think, look, so far it looks like it works when he comes off the bench. He does a good job coming off the bench. Sometimes when it works, you don't necessarily have to change it. But at the same time, I think it will be like a transition thing, and after a while, we might start seeing him start. But right now,
Mm.
I don't want him because we know how it works. Once he starts playing and he starts, then you're gonna start hearing he's not good enough when he makes mistakes and like people will turn on him like when he has bad games. So let him just come off the bench, get used to what's going on, and then if the manager feels like he's ready to start, then he starts. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think there's that much pressure.
100%.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I feel. Yeah.
So there's going back to the original point before we move on. Let me disagree with what Yasir just said.
No,
Who thinks he will start Barca or Arsenal?
he won't start Arsenal. He won't start Arsenal.
He won't start Arsenal. No.
He won't start both.
I think Wesker
Hey,
will
hey,
start.
hey, not both.
He won't
I don't
start both.
Yeah, he
No,
might even.
I think Wesker will start him against Barca, but Burnley and Arsenal he won't start.
He won't start against both. I promise you. He won't start.
So who's starting both games then?
Probably Pedro Neto, innit?
It'll be Neto, isn't it?
Probably Pedro Neto starting.
It'll be Neto and then Garnacho left wing or something like that.
Isn't Cole Palmer like alleged to be they're trying to get him fit enough to be able to play Barca as well? No?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't really
If
want
Palmer plays Barca, this is the thing though. If we play the lap up front, João Pedro in the 10, then maybe Palmer plays on the right. If he wants to fit all of them in, which then means that we don't have to think about who's playing on that right wing. He might even play Neto on the left.
He's
If he wants to
very
personally.
when it comes to the injuries, they're very, very cautious. No matter who the injured player is, they don't rush him back. So if Palmer is available for Burnley, it will be from the bench. It won't be from the start.
Personally, I think what's going to happen. I done a video on this the other day. I think when Palmer comes back, I think the lap goes back to the bench. If I'm being honest, because I think he sees Palmer playing behind João Pedro in the number 9.
Yeah, and you could even see possibly them in some games during the game even switching roles where Palmer's like the most forward. We know how Palmer can finish. You know what I mean? Like in some roles, you could even see Pedro feeding the ball to Palmer sometimes. Do you know what I mean?
But then again, if you remember the West Ham game,
Yeah.
Palmer didn't end up playing. Estevao came in, but then the lap and João Pedro still played together. So
You can see.
that's what I'm saying. He just
see that.
depends on what game plan he has, innit?
Also,
when
did anyone hear apparently Jamie Gittins got injured in the under-21s?
I heard that, but I'm not sure about I don't exactly know what
I
happened.
think it was he had a knock, but I think he's gonna be ready for.
Yeah, I don't know. I literally just heard that. That's why I was just asking. I wasn't sure what.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
no problem, bro.
But with
I know
the,
because he hobbled off the pitch after the game, but apparently he should be okay.
Oh yeah, you're not seeing Gabriel's injured.
yeah, I've seen. I watched that.
Yeah.
Only for a couple
They
of
haven't
weeks.
said for how long.
Gabriel,
There's no news on it.
But they said a couple of weeks. They said at
Couple
least
of
a couple of
weeks.
weeks, I think. So he might miss Chelsea.
Yeah, he'll miss Chelsea.
Isn't Calafiori got injured?
Calafiori's
Or
fine.
is he
Calafiori's
okay?
He's back. He's back.
Calafiori's
Fine.
Yeah, people then, man. Let's get into it, man. No Lele. It's interesting because I don't know about you boys. Are we gonna see before we move on? Are we gonna see the same Chelsea the last 7 years? Are we finally gonna turn the corner? That's all I ask you, lot. Because genuinely, from my point of view, I couldn't tell you the answer. I don't know.
My answer is who knows.
We could be Chelsea the last 4 or 5 years and just like have an average December, come back in February, March. Or we could go on a sick run now and really prove ourselves wrong. Because does anybody here think we're winning our next 3 games?
I don't think we're beating Arsenal, but I think we'll beat the other 2.
We're going to go to these games individually with the Mandem, of course. But overall, does anybody think we're going to win 2 or 3 out of these games? Because I don't.
I think 2 or 3.
No, I think we can win our next 3 games. I think Barca's a bit tricky in my opinion, not just because they play in our hands. I think they're just quite clinical with the way they play going forward.
Yeah.
But that's the bit that we need to be more careful of. But going like us scoring, we're not always clinical in it. That's our issue. I think we will get chances. Arsenal, the attack's not as good as everyone says. They don't create many chances as you think. So unless we sleep on set pieces or we can't break them down, that's the problems that we're gonna get against Arsenal. That's really
I-
the problem.
I think
we will raise our.
I think we will
do
get a
what we
result
usually-
over.
Go on, Jess.
I think we
Andrew,
could get a. I think we could get a result over Arsenal. Out of
What's the
all
result?
the next 3 games, I think Arsenal is the team. That game is going to be so fiery because I think that game we are playing at home, right? At Stamford Bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stamford Bridge, bro.
That game is going to be so fiery. I think people are going to lose their heads in that game, but I think we could get a result over Arsenal. I'm getting this feeling.
I-
As
yeah.
I
I'm telling you,
personally,
as-
I think it's gonna be a
yeah,
draw.
I don't.
The thing is, though,
I
the
have
reason
to
why-
agree.
The reason why I said the next 3 games, Andrew, you can respond to this, is because Burnley's a game we're all nervous for. What's already known doesn't need to be explained.
Mhm.
So we don't need to explain why we're nervous for Burnley.
complacency.
If you win that,
Yeah.
that's it. That would make all of us go, interesting. Then the Barca game is good for a different reason because it's like rah on the top stage.
Yeah.
We drew against Karabag, but then we could beat Barca. Fair enough. Then the Arsenal game again, what's already known doesn't need to be explained. We haven't beaten them in 8 years. So for me, these next 3 games, it's not just the 3 games; it's the context of the 3 games. We actually need to win 3 to prove something that we're actually consistent enough to do something. Because if we don't win the next 3 games, or we win 1 out of the next 3, we're just a top 4 team.
I can't lie, Chelsea. We've been saying this for the last 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's
I
true.
think
I don't know
for
what
me-
Andrew think.
Yeah.
So,
Let's let Surfer speak.
so we will. So whether we win or not, what's going to happen is what we've been doing for the past year and a bit. Is that we will probably struggle in performance terms against Burnley, but we'll raise our
Yep.
we'll raise our game like we always do against teams like Barcelona and Arsenal. Our games are always raised for those games. Whether we win or not, you'll see a better performance from those games because this team doesn't like being favourites to win games. It likes being the underdog.
Facts.
Loves being the underdog. When it's the underdog, the pressure's off. Saw it against Liverpool, even though they were in bad form. Saw it against PSG. When the favourites like against Carrier Bag, against Wolves in the League Cup.
I'd even throw in Bayern Munich, even though we lost. I feel like we just lost due to quality, but we actually gave it. Yeah.
But they love being the underdogs. You know what I mean? They just love it. Just love it.
It's embarrassing though. We need to get out of this underdog gimmick. It's getting embarrassing. Come on, boys.
We have.
Yeah.
I will say,
I don't know on Sky Sports and that what they say about Chelsea, but bro, this underdog gimmick is starting to get boring now, isn't it? Like, it's starting to get boring.
Against Burnley, we do have a very good record at Turf Moor.
Oh man,
You
You
can't say anything because you brought up the record away at West Ham early this season, so you can't.
bro. Hey, this is the thing. Yes, you've been watching and now you're on the streams with me. I got cooked by Andrew. I don't know if Ahmed was there, but all this panel here was all there. Jesse was there as well. Jimmy calls me estrogen and that. You see me across yeah. Listen, we didn't beat Brentford. We didn't beat these teams. And Andrew,
we haven't got a good record away.
We lost to Sunderland.
Bro, and Andrew says nothing. Where's Winter Surfer at?
Where?
And then he's cooking me. You know what I'm saying?
I just bring up the way you went when Pacquiao scored. You went, have I got PTSD or something? I can't remember what you said really, but something like that. And then you were all quiet. You were all quiet when it went 3-1. You didn't really say anything.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you're a joke, man. I allow it. But yeah, man, it's tough. I think we need to get 3 games. And my boy says, result, you mean draw.
Let's just get through Burnley first. I hate this going forward.
No, Andrew, the reason why I'm grouping them, sorry to interrupt you, is because beating Burnley doesn't mean anything if you don't beat Barca.
No, but
beating Barca means nothing if you don't beat Burnley.
I don't feel like we haven't earned the right, as this team hasn't earned the right for us to just like I'm not saying to generalize like we should just overlook. But we'll deal with Burnley. It's fine. Do you know what I mean? Burnley's fine. You know. We haven't earned that right as a team to actually do that.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm doing that.
I'm just saying. Like people are like, the next 3 games, and I'm like, let's just get through Burnley first. I'm not.
One game at a time, man. One game at a time.
One game at a time.
Oh, not this gimmick. God.
It's not a gimmick though, bro. That's the way our team is currently structured. Our team is currently.
Are you trying to be the last Chelsea in 7 years or not? You trying to be different?
No, last
We
Chelsea
can't be.
7 last Chelsea 7 years would overlook. That's what I'm saying. They would go.
You know what it is.
they
You know
would
what it is, though. Yeah, Ches.
overlook.
You can't change what you want to change within you in the team. The team is separate and you're separate. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, it is
Exactly.
exclusive. It is exclusive. I
Yeah,
know.
exactly. No matter how much you
I
try to
can't.
change,
I
you
understand what you
can't
mean,
change
but
it.
to a certain degree, like whether the team does what it needs to do, I can still have a direction for the team to go to in it.
Yeah, that's
Like,
your direction. If you want to
that's-
really control the direction, though, play career mode. Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course. I don't want to use the S word in it. Standards, because that just stinks.
The S word, you know.
Yeah, Jay, on TikTok, everyone's like, "Oh, my highest standards." Just shut up, and it is what it is. Like, allow it. Do you get me? But
No, I hear it.
65 million for Semenyo and put him in left wing.
No, I
Well,
don't
I
want
know you're a
to.
Chelsea fan. That is never going to happen other than career mode.
I don't
Yeah,
want
me.
to be there anyway. I'll be honest.
We already bought all of
Yeah.
our wingers, mate. We already bought all of our
Literally.
wingers.
Literally, bro. What are we doing here? You know, Gittins or Garnacho are staying. They ain't going nowhere. I hope you know that. Unless they have a bad
Well, that's
season.
just staying, man.
He's my boy. Anyway. Let's move on to his tier rankings.
He's your boy?
Joking. Hey, anyway, let's get into his tier rankings because we talk about my guys. Jimmy actually messaged me. So funny. He went, "I hate tier rankings." I read it out in the Jimmy voice. I started laughing, bro. I was like, "What the hell?" But we're gonna get it in anyway. I want to get E-Man's opinion on this though, because I want to change up the name of the tiers to make it a bit more. Do you get it? Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think? I put Star as the top. Let me not have Hyde Winter there. Let me put him in Star.
Player of the season.
I was gonna put Star as like a star player who's in our team. A was gonna be like an A category, B, C, D, E. But should we put E and F as like not needed or like scrub?
Or just not play or hardly played.
Because there's definitely some scrubs I'm looking at underneath here. Don't know about
Just
you, man.
put GTFU, man. Just
Yeah,
get
but
out of it.
what about players like Colwell?
Nah, that's gonna be how their qualities overall when they come back. So we've got to assume they're coming back to starting quality. So we'll do
So
star
we're
players.
not doing it based on how they
Based on ability and quality.
This is based on ability because some of these players they're not playing right now. And obviously, people like Lavia are the extreme. We can also judge him because he's injured. All the
Wait,
time.
so we're just doing it based on overall, not based on this season.
Yeah, we haven't played enough games. So let's do overall, include this season as well. So obviously, if you rated Lavia before and he's injured again, you put him lower this time, maybe. You know?
Yeah.
So we've got Star, get the F out of here, A, B, C, and D, self-explanatory. We can change the tiers. We can add tiers depending on if we want to have a special tier for certain players. Because certain players here, like Lavia, who need their own category, injury prone, we could call a category. But yeah, man, we could start with any players you man want.
Phased out. Could be
could have a phased out.
Sterling, I don't know.
Yeah. But people then, man. Ahmed, where do you want to start, man?
You know, let's start with a nice and easy one. I'd probably say let's go with Estevao. He's pretty easy to say. I'd probably put him in the A to B, the A tier, probably A in terms of like the way he's
A tier already.
I'd say B. A
to B. I don't really mind either way, but I think he's been in terms of like I think the way I would look at it is again, what was the impact I expected from him? What has he given me? And how has he performed? Right. I think A probably might be a bit more of a fairer thing in my personal actually. With me saying that, I think A for Estevao probably makes a little bit more sense in terms of how he started the season, how he's looked, and how he's played.
What are we saying, panel?
To be fair, though, Ahmed, yeah, knowing our fan base, they would put Estevao straight at the start, so I hear it.
Yeah, I'm saying B.
So
I want to see more of him. Yeah.
So yeah, guys, it's not future; it's right now. So where's
he? Yeah,
I'm
I think A. You know, I think A, no B.
What you said, Andrew?
I'm confused. What we're rating them on again? Is it this?
So this is of overall quality. You can include this season. If they perform well, they can maybe go a bit higher.
So everything up until this point, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because future is just we don't know about the future. Subjective.
Yeah. I'm fine with B.
Yeah, I say B.
Okay, so we're going Estevao B tier list. Let me know, chat. You guys also involved. It's called a tier list for the chat as well. So let me know if you want to super chat in to move any players, whatever. Let me know. But yeah,
someone,
man,
someone said, "Where's the pure profit tier?"
yeah, no, it's cheeky. I didn't want to read that one out. Steven, stop it, man. Allow it. Let's put my man in B. I don't know. He should put. I don't know if he should be in A. I don't know about that.
No,
Not yet.
that's fine.
He'll get there. Not right now, though.
How about this? Where you land in the categories, like how far you are from the next one. So he's at the top of B. Do you get me?
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
B
so you're gonna
plus.
order them in the category.
Yeah.
Right.
I think who started the last one? I think
Ahmed.
Yeah, I started first. Who's next?
Okay, so let's go with Andrew next, man. Win South. Who you got? He's on a rep here to put in a category.
Give me Enzo Fernandez.
Oh Lord, this is a tough one. Talk to me.
I'm gonna put him A.
Yeah.
Why?
To piss people off.
What's the real reason?
No, well, that's part of the reason. No, I think he's overall played very well. He's played well for the last year and a half. Struggled at the start when he first came in. Got over the injury and stuff like that, and he's incredibly important to this team. Incredibly important to the manager. You know, led the way, played well. Hasn't played well entirely in every game, but has played well in most of them.
This is the thing, Andrew. I don't know what Jesse's not here. Will come back. I don't even think Yasir and Jay. But for me, sometimes he does go quiet in games. And then some other games he's involved with GA, and even those games he's not great. But then some games, like the last game, he'll perform really good. Is that worth A tier?
He's a tiny bit inconsistent for me to put him in A. But I think along with Estevao, maybe a high B.
I think I'll put him in B. But at the same time though, you have to be considerate when it comes to Enzo Fernandez. Sometimes he's playing deeper, sometimes playing forward. The roles that he plays are different in games, isn't it?
Yes.
So you can't really say that he's not scoring goals, but then he's playing a deeper role like he did against Wolves, if that makes sense. So it's more subjective on that aspect. But
I think he's also hurt. I think it's like the fact that he's still kind of producing whilst injured, essentially, should probably be like more brownie points towards Enzo, I'd probably say.
brownie point. I hear that.
I hear it though. But that's funny. Listen, I don't know. Let's go for a vote because I'm not really sure myself. I'm gonna go with a B plus. We saying yes here?
You know, I'm with Andrew on this one. You know, I reckon slap him in A.
Okay, Andrew's gone A to be shameless. We saying A. We saying Ahmed.
I'm gonna say I was gonna say E for jokes right now. I'll say B, please. B for Andrew.
Okay, so 2 B's, 2 A's. Jay's on UG.
I'm going B. I'm sorry.
Raw,
Yeah.
Nah, where's he in the B?
High B though for me.
Okay, he's above Estevao, of course, right? He's more established.
Yeah, above Estevao.
All that sort of stuff. But guys, that's quite bad if he's in B plus, no.
Why?
If he's 100 million worth, he should be.
I've never thought he's worth 100 million though. That would all do with. I think that's more obviously paying for his talent, the future, and all that makes sense in that aspect. But if you're asking me how much do you think he's worth?
If we were Liverpool fans ranking Verts, where would you put him?
I put him D. I wouldn't say get out.
He's 100 million.
Yeah.
No. Wirtz would be in the D category probably.
Yeah, you wouldn't say leave the club because he's only been
And C's like average. C's like average baller. Like there's certain players. Yeah. Actually, let's go through one now. I'm going to give some names out. Dish these ones out. The kind of squad players. I'm going to go with Ahmed. Talk to me about Bayanote.
I mean, realistically, you can only put him in C. And that's me being nice. Yeah, C. I think C's fair for him. I actually think he's usually looked quite solid when he's played for us.
He's been okay, to be fair.
Yeah. He's not had like extremely trash performances or overly amazing performances. He has been a solid player whenever he's played for us. So I think he's very fair for him.
I'm waiting for Jimmy to turn off now. You know what I'm saying? Buri Miri.
I'm just trying to get these out before Jimmy goes, hey. You know what I'm saying? But yes, we saying you got any disagreement with that or Andrew?
I don't know, man. I think with
No,
Burn
I
and
don't
I'll
spend
put him
much
in
time
D,
talking about him.
I think I'd put him in D.
I might change his category to decent.
Hey, someone said Gallagher with a brain, But I don't think he's like that bad, but
World class.
I think him and Gallagher are put in a different place in a way. Technically, Bernat is much better than Gallagher.
yeah, 100%.
Isn't it? Star.
Better not say
great,
he's not been
solid,
bad. For the
decent.
player he is, he's not been bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Like he's come in and done his job. He doesn't even get on the bench sometimes, which is kind of peak. But when he does play, he's tidy. He's got a few GA as well, so I can't complain, man. Yeah, see. Let me give you someone we haven't seen a lot this season, unfortunately. Andre Santos. Yeah, see. What are you saying about Andre Santos, bro? Tough one, I know.
I'm gonna put Andre Santos in decent,
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean decent.
Yeah.
I think I expected more from him. I know, but at the same time, I know he's adjusting. He hasn't played as much as we thought he would.
Mhm.
But from the times I have seen him play, I thought he'd be slightly better than what I saw. But that might come with time, innit? So we'll see.
I think I don't think there's anything wrong there. I think he's been decent. I don't think he's been better than Benante, to be fair. I don't think he's done anything great.
I think the thing of Santos is just that I think he's still trying to find his place in the team. I think it's also like an embedding of time, really. That's really where it is right now with him.
Do you think he doesn't have a position, Jay? Like, do they know where to play him? 8, 6, 10? Where do you play him?
I don't know. I feel like his best position is probably like a box to box, but we don't really play that. We play as like a double pivot. So I don't know, man. Unless maybe he can adapt to that double pivot role. But for now, I think he's been average. I'd say the word average as opposed to decent, if I'm being honest.
Realistically, it's probably Enzo's backup. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, he is. It's like the same way
player.
In terms of like position wise to make things happen. That's what
Okay, go through these swiftly. Let's give Andrew a good one here. Let's go with Mark Gu. Interesting one. Where would you put Mark Gu?
It's not played much. I'll just put him down as decent.
Okay, I agree with that. Briefly, boys, anything interesting?
Sorry, bro. I don't think he got enough minutes in general.
Yeah.
Bringing him back, I think, in terms of we've seen in some of the games when we put him up front and just put João Pedro behind him, it looked slightly better. Besides the whole Sunderland game and whatever, but we've seen where when he can occupy the centre backs, it gives João Pedro a bit more freedom behind it. And I think we just never really got to see that more when we recalled him. I think that was basically the perfect time to see what Q can do in it. So I just feel like we need, obviously now Delap's back, so he might not get minutes again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We'll see though. We'll see.
But I had a category called Who. You guys can't see that, but there's a few players on here. You don't know who they are, and they shouldn't be here anyway. But anyway, let's give Ahmed back to you, G.
I haven't had one yet.
Oh, yeah. He hasn't had one. That's a good point. Let's give you Jorgensen.
Poor.
Poor?
Yeah, man. I don't think he was
great. One below, bro.
Yeah, he got.
Okay, yeah, happily then. Go on then.
Fine. You said Andrew an A and you see one below.
He's gotta go, man. He's gotta go.
Yeah, one below.
Bro, he couldn't even catch a ball at United. He's 6'4". What are we doing here?
Struggled against Lincoln, man.
Man, you know that goal in United score? You know we would have got a draw if he didn't do that. He didn't jump for a ball in the air. Being the tallest
right. Yeah.
Someone said, can we give him brownie points for what's it called? Conference League.
No.
Even then he was poor. Even then he was rubbish.
The only thing I'll give him is that his missus is quite fit. But other than that,
football attacks, innit? Sorry, Jorgensen, all due disrespect. We want you out, innit? Love. Anyway, I think it is back to A now.
He makes us miss Sanchez. That's how peak it is, man.
Oh, it's actually Sanchez has been good, but we're gonna talk on that.
Not against Sanchez this season hasn't been a problem, but yeah.
We're gonna touch on that one, yeah. Ahmed, let's give you I want to give you one where it's a bit more controversial. You've got to think about this one. Let's give you João Pedro. Tough, isn't it?
I'm gonna say decent for Jao Pedro. You know,
Ooh, that's low.
Mhm.
Damn.
I think with Jao Pedro, he had a very good start. Let's not get it twisted.
Where in decent do you want 8? So it's interrupt you. Do you want
Probably
him
be
top,
the upper
middle?
top of decent,
Yeah,
top of
front,
decent, top of
front,
decent,
front.
top. Yeah, I think with him is that he had a great start to the season, but like he petered off um, quite a bit. I know obviously the last game he did get a goal, but like I just feel like performance wise, it's not. It's been very like average at best. I'm gonna be
Facts.
honest. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like this is me just being fair to him.
But it's also play with the injury, innit?
I can't lie. I disagree. I'd say solid, personally.
I would
That
put
is-
some.
what he did in the Club World Cup gave him such like a high on the pedestal. And the Premier League performances, they've been decent themselves, and he's still our top goal scorer, I'm pretty sure.
True.
So I'd say
I think what Ahmed's saying, Andrew and Yassir to respond, is that when we watch him play, he can do more. Like he holds on the ball for too long.
100%.
Shots ain't great. Like his decision making is poor at times. For example, in the Wolves game, he probably should have got another 2 goals. In the Tottenham game, he definitely should have got a hat trick. You got to judge him by that.
But so how many players could we say that about though?
But
You saying, Andrew?
before the last 2 games, he was pretty. He was missing a bit. Not like in terms of shots, just general play. He was missing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
decent or solid. It's not. It's nowhere anywhere higher than solid.
Oh, 100% he's not. Yeah. Let's go for a vote. Yes, man. You could start, man. Where would you put him? Like B minus, that's a solid minus or decent plus. What are you saying?
So he would be between the decent and the solid. So I think maybe. Yeah, I'll just keep him there then.
Interesting. Andrew, would you keep him there or put him up solid at the end, maybe?
It might be a very low solid.
Because the way I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it. The way we're looking at it now, I just feel like we're looking at it from an so far this season, innit?
Yeah, of course. That's how we're judging it. Yeah.
He can be indecent. Even though he was one of our best players when the season started and that. I agree with Ahmed in terms of he's kind of faltered down a little bit more. So yeah, man, he can stay there. That's fine.
Ahmed, would you say stay there?
Yeah, I would remain strong in that position. I feel like to realize. Listen, I get that he had a good Club World Cup, but I feel like the loss of Delap has hurt. If it's hurt a lot, any player, it's hurt him quite a bit. If we're being fair.
In the loss of Palmer as well, I think.
Yeah, the loss of those 2 in particular has been like very. It's not ultimate at all.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, let's whizzle through some of these. There's some academy players I'm going to put in. Who? I think one of them. I forgot his name now.
Castle Dean? No.
Walsh. How's Walsh been? He's been alright, to be fair.
But Walsh should be getting decent, man. He should be doing decent.
Yeah,
He's been playing.
Decent. Yeah.
He's only at the bottom. Who's that?
Still though, for 17-year-old.
Yeah,
come on,
man,
Andrew.
that's decent, man. Come on. Are we
don't know
cooking
who
DCC
this is.
students? Are we cooking DCC students? What's going on, man?
Let's give. I think it's back to Yassir or Jay. I want to say Jay.
Let Jay have one. I'm pretty
Let's
sure.
give Jay a Cheng Pong.
I'll say decent, just because we haven't seen an awful lot of him, but this season he's been good.
Better than Santos?
Yes.
Better than Bernotte?
Yes.
I think
not better than João Pedro, but yeah.
Even Andre Santos on that ahead of Bonanote, in my opinion.
Okay, Mark who?
No.
Nah, keep him there.
I'm saying this on my Twitter. You guys can be posting as well, so that's why I'm answering to make sure. Cool. Okay.
I think Achempo's been solid, mate. I think in terms of the centre backs that we've had, performance-wise, but I know he's had one error, obviously, that was in the Brighton game, which led to a goal. But barring that, I really think he's been pretty solid for us in terms of performance-wise, just in general.
Again,
and the chat show, yeah, I could put myself. You saying Andy?
It's another thing with Achempong where the last few games he was involved in, he's very, very good. But before that was kind of a mixed bag, you know. So and we were all like a bit worried about him in terms of his positioning and his dribbling out from the back and stuff like that. So I think decent's fine.
I think,
and also where's he? He hasn't played like How many games has he played recently? He hasn't played a lot recently in the last few games.
Not a lot recently.
Yeah.
He hasn't played. He hasn't played a lot at all because our injuries have come back. To answer the point, Buster, bit everyone in the building, a lot of people in the building now. Smash the like for me and subscribe to Jesse who's coming back. I think Jay, A, and Yassir down below, man. They support me a lot, so make sure you support them. Do me a favor and support the people them in Jamaica struggling. They're recovering from the Melissa hurricane. So donate below. I've made it nice and clear as you guys to see. So click more and you'll see all the stuff. So love everyone for joining. To answer this point, the reason why Ahmed made the point he made very well is the point is we expect more from João Pedro, hence why we're rating him decent. Because it's not like we don't rate the guy. We actually rate him and we don't think he's doing enough despite being top 3 GA in the league. We think we can have more. The performances ain't been good. That's why we have to have certain levels.
There's another player that's going to come soon that I'm going to have the same argument for, by the way.
Okay. Let's get through these. We're getting to the tough ones now. Let's give A.
No, it's not.
Let's give Andrew Badiashile.
What's there to say about Badiashile?
Who?
Oh, yeah. Who's that?
And he's got
played like 2 games.
No, you can't put him there. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like
Who is that? Who is that?
Nah, from what he played. No, but he played what? He played against what? Liverpool.
Played like 2
So
games.
so we're gonna give him a decent performance because he played against Liverpool. Like, what about all
There's
other
nothing
games?
you can do about your injuries.
Oh, you're being too nice, bro.
No. But you
Nice.
there's nothing you can do about your injuries, can you?
Yes, it is. It's your problem.
Stop being
Yes, it
injured.
is, bro.
Stop being
Stop
injured.
being
Eat some better food, man. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
by the way,
I think that's hard. I think that's hard. I think that's hard.
Badiashile goes so under the radar in terms of injuries, yeah, because of guys like Fofana and Lavia. Because this guy has been out for, I think last year he was out for half a season.
Yeah.
No one noticed that he was out for half a season. Yes, he's out for
No, we're laughing through the pain. This actually hurts me. Why have we got so many injured players?
This guy gets
No, because I think that's the one thing they don't look at in their data, if I'm honest. Because even they signed Pedro Neto when he was injury prone. We're just lucky he hasn't been hit with that many injuries.
This guy gets injured. This guy gets injured ripping off a plaster, rips out some hair, gets an ingrown hair, and he's out for 6 months, man.
Poch destroyed him, man. Poch destroyed
Yeah,
him.
on the Potter, he was sick. I remember.
Yeah.
On the Potter, he
But
was
so
sick.
many players got injured on the pot. Just be
Poch
honest.
brought him back when
There was a period where we had more injured players than fit players.
The problem was
Poch brought him back when he's been out injured for months. Brought him back, made him play a whole 90 minutes away at Newcastle where we lost 4-1, and then he didn't play again. He didn't play again for like 6 weeks after that. You know what I mean?
Then he grumbled. He came back against Liverpool. Then we got
Stinker.
Because the only game he's played is Liverpool and they come back.
Disagreeing with the Panalele, yeah? You want to say in what? Decent performances and that? I don't know about that one, though.
For what? Against Liverpool?
Hey, chat, man. Let's have some standards, please.
Guys, this time he went off injured against Liverpool.
To be fair,
put him in who? Put him in who, man?
Now, to be fair, on the Potter, he's one of our really good players.
We're not doing it.
Hey, guys, should I add another friend to Badiashile?
Yeah,
Generally, who is that?
That's Gaga Salim. That's the American kid.
America.
Yeah.
He was meant to be quite good. We haven't seen him even touch the pitch once, like his peak. There we go. Perfect category for him. Let's move through that one. A tough one now for Andrew. I'm going to give you Malo Gusto, Sean Paul lookalike.
Big up to my guy Malo Gusto, man. Happy
Let's
birthday.
go with
Smiley, by the way. I see your stories,
Yeah,
yeah? Come back season, yeah?
You know, there's a weird stat about Gusto. Apparently, we haven't lost when he's played for us. Like this season.
No way that's true.
I think it's true.
Except for maybe Bayern Munich or something. Like that. I'm saying
wait. What about the Aston Villa game where he got sent off under Poch?
No, I'm talking this season. Sorry, I meant
this season.
This is weird. This is gonna be a weird one.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Let me go up so you can see the categories.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say poor.
What?
Man said, "How do you put Justin Derry? How do you put Justin Derry in here?"
I'll tell you why. There's more games this season where I've been like frustrated with him than like he's played well for me. For me,
He got the
like
red
that.
card as well.
I can pick out probably 2 games he's probably played well in this season for me.
Let me see if you watch our games. What game did he play well in, Andrew?
Tottenham away and Liverpool at home.
And Forest. And Forest.
No, he was
Wolves.
shit against Forest.
Wolves.
He was
No,
shit.
he wasn't
got-
poor against Forest. No, he
He got
wasn't.
sent off. He got sent off against Forest.
That's why we were annoyed at him, because he got sent off
I
because
was
he played good.
I was annoyed at him when they asked him to start attacks and he can't pass. He was
He
rubbish.
had a good game against Forest.
Whether you remember that? Do you remember you that?
No, he
When you
won't.
remember against Brighton? Do you remember that attack where he had so much space and he
Yeah,
turned
and
back?
he chopped back. He
Yeah.
chopped back. He chopped back.
Yeah, track back, yeah.
Now Wolves, he was good as well. Got his first goal.
Wolves, fine, but what?
So
but
basically,
I-
half the Prem games, he's been good.
that's 3. There's been 11.
You're right.
Yeah,
I lied.
see your maths.
I lied. You caught me. Fairs.
Yeah.
But listen, guys, I don't know about you. Hey,
I can't.
Jay, yeah, someone
Listen.
speak. It's awkward.
Gusta's my guy,
Someone
man. He can't listen.
Me personally,
he-
Gusto, I'm putting him decent. I'm putting him
He's
decent.
got being decent, I think, for me. He's not been. Listen,
Poor.
he's had his moments where he's been poor, but I think in general he's been solid. He's been able to do his
You
job.
guys are
competently.
too lenient, man. You would praise 4th place kids that finish in a race at school, man.
Yeah, but he hasn't been this season. He hasn't been that bad. Last season he was horrendous. Last
Take
season
your
he was
part, take
horrendous.
your part.
Defensively, he's been. I feel like he's gone back to his defensive self in terms of like being consistently quite
I'm pretty
defensively.
sure.
Yeah.
On the pitch, he's one of the best right backs in the league. Last season he was horrendous. This season he's been like decent.
Ahmed's the guy who praised the runner-up more than the champion in a game. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is, man.
The thing, I feel like what hurts Gusto a lot, I'll be honest with you, is that I feel like the manager uses him like a Swiss Army knife. He's like one of the managers like Swiss Army knife in terms of like where he plays now, which makes it a bit more difficult, I think, for me. I feel a bit more sorry for him because he's having to do jobs that he's probably not expected himself to do, actually. I'll be real.
I put him in top of decent for now because I think he deserves to be there, but I don't think he's been poor. But Andrew, he made a good point, to be fair. Like, he hasn't been great. Ches love Gusto. Shake my head. When did I love Gusto?
Ches and Gusto sitting in the tree.
Man said I love Gusto. Oh, no, I never like that guy.
Hey, that's crazy.
Hey, why? Let's move on. Mad thing. Anyway, let's give Yassir smiling in the corner. Yeah, let's give him Tyreek George.
Ooh, Tyreek George. Tyreek.
Hey, chat. What do you think about Tyreek George?
Who? No, I'm joking.
You know, you could actually do that, Loki. He stopped playing a lot of games recently. I haven't got anybody from.
I'd probably put him at 4, you know.
Oh, no,
What?
I think he's
What?
decent.
You might have moved him loose, man.
No. You can't do that to him, bro. Like, even I can't even say it. He's been decent.
He's been decent.
Hey, Yassir, explain yourself, brother.
That's crazy.
Like, cause some of the games he got played up front, he did nothing.
Yeah, but because he's not a striker.
But then every time I look, when he goes on the 21s, he bags.
Yeah, because he's playing in his natural position.
Because he's like
What's his
super
natural position? What's his natural
I think he's left winger.
Left
Left
mid,
wing.
He's left
But
winger.
I swear he has that link. He has a link up with Gittins when he goes there. So Gittins plays left wing.
That's true, to be fair. But I don't think he plays striker.
It's under 21 level, man.
I don't know. I'll put him in star.
No, you would shut
Wouldn't
up.
do.
Hey, man, don't take the big.
I would see with Nibble first. It was Andrew. But yeah,
I think
Yes,
the
man.
most. I think between poor and decent, or closer to
you know,
decent.
saying 4 is peak. I don't know what Jane.
No, I just
think.
expect more from Tyreek
I'd
George.
say decent. I'd say maybe low decent, but
Why would
still.
you expect more from Tyreek George? That's just a crazy statement. I don't know why anyone expects anything from Tyreek George. You know what I mean? I don't.
No, I want to
Okay,
see
George,
more from
George
him.
is
He's
not
actually good. I just want to see more from him. I don't think that he's just one of them ones, isn't it?
Has he been
He's
better than
also-
Santos?
Or if there's a pure profit section, put him there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's been better than Santos.
he's in between Buonanotte and Santos.
I
Yeah.
feel like with him, I feel like with Tyreek George, it's a bit difficult because he's also used low key as a Swiss Army knife. Sometimes he's playing striker, sometimes he's playing in his natural position, sometimes he's playing somewhere else in the attack. So you know, like we have to be a bit more fair to him.
Is
It
that
doesn't make
actually
sense.
possible? A Swiss Army knife now. I've heard that a lot of this stream already.
I've had to say it fast because
Yeah.
because like I feel like there's like some of these players that play for us are generally like being used as like alternatives for like some of these.
Yeah, Ches,
positions.
I agree with that. You know, we might have to add like a meh or something like that in between.
To be fair, decent encapsulates like 3 different adjectives. You could decent is another way of saying average. I mean, it's the same thing.
He's like,
It's the
yeah,
same.
he's decent. Yeah, it's like the kind
Decent,
of
average, man. It's all like.
and
That's
then
what I've done.
solid, like,
Yeah, you know what I mean.
like, yeah, he's been solid. Yeah, he's been solid. Then decent's like
Solid is like reliable. Like
Yeah.
you've done your job, you're good. And then decent is like, yeah, sometimes good, sometimes poor, sometimes decent. You know, but
yeah.
we've done within the ranking. Yes, here we've done like within this. We're doing like an order. I said before to the chat.
Yeah, I think that's probably what the chat don't get in it. That there's an order where
there's an order. So this is the order going into who's coming towards solid. So someone said João Pedro is a bit high, low. Yeah, maybe he could be a bit higher, but I probably think he's decent too. Anyway, let's move on. Jesse, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, the people there, man. Let's give Jesse. He's just joined. Let's give Jesse Tosin Adarabayo.
Oh.
Oh my God, you straight.
I'm
Hard.
gonna make your life easy.
Nah.
I was
I actually can't believe we didn't agree for transfer. I can't believe we didn't agree transfer.
I would have put him. Doesn't have a
He's an
position.
uncle, bro.
Well, even him standing there is rattling me. He's rattling me even doing that stance. I'm rattled already. Even done it.
Where are you gonna put Unk, man? Where are you gonna put Unk? Where's Unk going?
I think probably poor.
Okay.
Yeah. Poor.
Can't lie, you meant to stick him in there, man. I'm happy to
Actually, you
stick
know
him in
what?
there.
Actually,
decent.
Get the F out might be appropriate.
Generally,
It actually might be.
it's generally appropriate for him. I'll be honest, because
even as a squad player, Ahmed, we don't want him as a squad player anymore.
bro, he has no agility, bro. He generally has no agility. Like
he's like when if you got NBA 2K and you style your player on Wembyama, but you don't put any attributes in the player yet, so you just got the body of Wembyama.
Lanky, yeah.
You know what I mean? But you don't put any attributes.
He's an uncle, man. You can't get rid of him. He's an uncle.
I think his season was decided when I realized this guy is really poor. Is when Sunderland we played and he was the one that they counter attacked on us and he got skinned.
I think
after I saw that, I was like, nah.
I think what makes it worse is that
he ended.
I feel we signed him for a free, but I feel we paid over the odds for him.
Yeah,
it was a free transfer.
Yeah. Totally understand.
Yeah, he was linked to like Newcastle United.
Should have gone.
Yeah.
Go.
he had offers in the summer. We could have.
He had offers, man, but he chose Chelsea because he lives in the same house and he's getting double the money.
No, we could have got a transfer fee for him this summer apparently because there was.
Oh yeah, we could have sold him to memory. Come on, who was it again? There was a club willing to pay for him.
I can't remember who it was, man.
I'm gonna bounce. ChatGPT.
I love Jay for joining, man. Description down below.
He's Palmer's mate, innit? We're just keeping him there, like Scott.
Yeah, the boys from Manchester, man. He's a Manny boy.
Yeah, it's only because Palmer likes him. That's why he's there.
Facts, but yeah, let's get to the nitty gritty, man. We're coming to starting 11 now, basically. Let's give another fringe player to Ahmed. Ahmed, what do you think about Asugo?
Oh.
Who?
Yeah, who?
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately,
apparently he's back in training, so
he is back in individual training. Yeah. He's not Portuguese.
Yeah.
No, he
is Portuguese.
He is Portuguese. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
I thought about his heritage. He's definitely African. But
I don't know, but I know he's registered as a Portuguese.
Yeah. But yeah, who? Because he's injured. He hasn't played. I think he's played like literally half a game.
Who?
Palace. Yeah, who? We're getting to our start 11 now, and I'm going to add another who, and we don't need to discuss this one, and it's Lavia. But does anybody want him in this category here?
No, don't take the piss.
Anybody been tempted by the last few news?
Chesman, behave. Just
Oh,
put
I'm
him in.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Nah, you can even put him on decent. Right?
I think
There's a
after this
conversation.
season,
There's
into next
conversations had at
season,
the end of the season. That's for sure.
if Lavia doesn't remain fit, we have to cut our losses.
Yep.
After next season, we have to cut our losses.
Yep.
You know what the difference is with Lavia for me? Is every time he comes in, he always shows that same high level.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think it's one of those where we keep saying get him out. Because obviously, if he had to do the adaptation and he comes in and he ruins games, it's a bit different to what Lavia does when he comes in. Similar to Reece James, where every time they came in, they actually showed levels. I think I'm willing to live with that a bit more than.
He has played a lot this season.
Yeah.
He's been very decent this season.
Just playing him on the AstroTurf, I don't think was a good decision.
No.
I put a poll in the chat for you guys to vote because would you sell Lavia? I put yes or unfortunately no. But it's a tough one. I'm going to put him in like the guy said who because we love the guy. He performs good, but he's never fit.
Someone said
But
he's
yeah,
only
we
in
get to our starting 11. If our maths is close, we're nearly our starting 11. We're going to the players you basically see regularly. Colwell, I'm going to put into who because we're going to discuss him. He would be higher up, obviously, but he's not fit. But everyone here has played. The lap hasn't, but we can still rate him because people have been writing him off. So we can definitely rate him. But let's give Jesse Jarrell Hato.
Decent.
Okay.
Decent. He does what he's supposed to do.
Has he been better than Gusto for you?
Huh?
Has he been better for Gusto than for you?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You know what it is though? I think with him, I think he had the only game that I think he was bad in was probably the Carabao game, which is like bad for his level, innit?
Yeah.
So you can say decent. Do you get me? If he didn't have that game, I'd probably put him on a solid. But from what we've seen from him, I think just put him on decent, and he can stay in decent.
That's mad. People want to sell James. That's crazy.
Prime. That's prime.
I think the majority of players that indecent, I think they just need to get a proper run of games, but just the players that are in front of them, I don't think they could take these other players' spot.
Hey.
Like in terms of Hato, right? Who is Hato really going to start over?
Not start over, but I think he can easily take over from Cucurella in terms of to give him more rest in it. I think I don't really want to see him at left centre back though. I think he does at left back.
No, I'm not even talking about giving rest. I talk about like take Cucurella's spot.
I mean, if anything happens to Cucurella, we might have to see Hato play consistently.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say right now of Hato, but I think part of that is obviously due to his inexperience. And you need to give if you want him to be able to do that, he's eventually going to have to start getting minutes to be able to actually overtake.
I don't think he's inexperienced though, because he was captain for Ajax.
Yeah.
But I think Premier League experience.
I just think the players, it have better quality players ahead of him. All these players are decent. Besides, I will say, Joao Pedro. Every other player here, it has somebody better than them in those positions.
And that should be the case because all these guys here are all young, and all these guys here haven't played in the team for a long time. So that's very normal. So it's how it should be. Let's move on to Ahmed. You haven't had one for a while. We're getting to starting 11 now, literally. Ahmed, I'm going to give you a really good one. Cucurella.
It's been solid. There's no denying that at all. If not great, but I feel like for me,
did you say solid?
I said solid, if not great. That's what I said.
But
no, Rich Charlton. You know, but serious note on a serious note, he's obviously been probably solid, great, done his job, been effective, been efficient. That's pretty much it. The only thing I can be critical of him, the last 2 games, you know, shooting beats haven't been necessarily on when he's been in those positions. But that's all I can really say about him.
He's a left back.
Yeah,
hey,
for
man,
me,
Fernando Alonso is also a left back. There you go.
But yeah, boys, the fact that we don't really need to speak on him on a weekly basis.
He's a wing back.
The fact we don't need to speak on a weekly basis for a good reason means he's doing his job, and his job is really high level. So he has to be great.
Yeah,
I think solid would imply he's been like a good player. I think he's been one of our best players because he's just really consistent. You don't really see him get ripped. He always pockets attackers. He passes quite well. Does well on his duels. He's just a solid player, man.
And he generates GA as at times as well. So we have to look at that as well. He contributes to that as well too.
Oh, he's just a really good player. Like, I'm surprised how good he's been. I don't know about you boys, but you're St. Andrew, but I didn't expect this. I didn't think he'd be this good when he joined. I didn't know he'll be because you bought him as a wing back, innit? But he's playing left back right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's an interesting one, but yeah. The fact no one wants to speak on him means he's a good player, innit? He's just solid, just does his job.
Definitely arguing that.
Yeah, no one's gonna say nothing. You get it. But yeah, see it. I'm gonna give you Wesley Fofana.
Oh, it's mad for what he. I might have to put him in solid.
Okay.
The reason I'm saying that is the games he's played and the importance of him in our team, innit?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of when he came in, all of a sudden you can still put one of the squad players next to him and we still look like we have a good defense. I think that's probably it. I know that he had the injuries. He ain't kept I get that as well. I'm not saying that he's been fit, but I'm looking at what he provides the team when he came in, and I think that's probably why I would put him out solid.
Okay. Anybody disagree with that or want to put him lower? Andrew maybe, or Ahmed or Jesse?
Probably just say decent because
I would have been decent as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I think with him, you have to take into the account that the availability angle. You know, it's not always available.
Oh, I agree. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think he would be solid if he was fit all season, play at this level, but he's just been injured for over half of it, so you can't put him that high. But yes, by the way, I get your point.
Yeah,
I do
he says his point is valid.
Yeah, but if he plays like this for another 5 games, we'll revise this Christmas time, and maybe we'll put him in solid. You know. But yeah, there's no break, so we're gonna find out very soon how good these guys are, really, innit?
Yep.
Hey, Andrew, I'm going to give you
Sanchez.
I'm gonna give you Robert Sanchez. I'm gonna give you Robert Sanchez.
That's
What you say?
I knew
His
that.
favorite player, man. That's his favorite player.
Andrew, what you say?
That's easy.
Get GTFO, man. GTFO.
Sorry?
I agree with you. I agree with you.
GTFO.
Andrew, what was that?
GTFO.
Is that an agenda? Is that an agenda?
Of course, yeah. It is,
Yeah, Chaz got his clip, you know.
Robert,
Put him in solid.
Yeah, solid.
I agree with that too.
I totally agree with that.
Not outstanding because I don't think he's having an outstanding game, but he hasn't made any mistakes. Well, since probably August. So.
Mm-hmm. I think my only issue with Sanchez is that you never know what's coming around the corner.
That's my thing. That's why I don't put him anything higher. I can't.
Yeah, that's
he's
as of right now, nothing crazy.
He's not in any game where I go, we got points because of him.
And I hope he hasn't got one in the future.
Yeah.
I got enough of Sanchez from that aspect. You know,
Well, put him in great this season, yeah.
No, solid.
It's not a star player.
Nah,
I think
he'd be more consistent than Enzo, though.
Listen, it's your channel. You want to put him star player? That's on you.
No. I'm with the people. I'm like Batman. I'm for the people, innit? Like, I'm for the people. Listen, I'll put him in high solid because, like Batman, he's gone under the radar, and I feel like
he's not that high. So he's not over Enzo and Estevao.
How is he not over Enzo?
Because he's not.
He's got like the second most clean sheets in the league.
So,
what's Enzo done?
He scored and assisted.
The same way my man saved goals.
No, he hasn't. There's no game. Which game has he been outstanding in? Like
Forest.
There's just points.
For Forest.
Forest?
Yes. See? You see what I'm saying? You say things. we go,
Everyone
oh,
plays well
my
against Forest.
Hey.
This guy didn't see one game. I can name like 7 or 8.
Bro, Forest, he saved our bacon. I don't eat bacon. You get me? But he saved it.
One game. Enzo's had like what 4, 5, 6 games. So what are we doing here?
Hey, listen, apology.
Even-
Like Andrew said, word to Andrew, it's my channel. He's going up. I'm joking.
It's
I'll put it
Sanchez.
below.
Whatever, man.
Let's put it below. But yeah, big out Andrew for showing his agenda. Let's go to Yasser, yeah? I'm gonna give you Pedro Nero.
Ooh, difficult. I don't know, man. Probably. I don't know, man. For me, this one's between poor and decent. Even though he has good work rate and I like everything he does, it's the aspect that he doesn't give us offensively, which we've kind of thought would be fixed if we managed to get a vocal point in it. I think the whole cutting in all the time and that. I don't know, man. I think
You
it's
have to
probably
put him in decent. Yeah, I think for me, because the way I look at Pedro Neto is that he's been doing what his fellow countrymen's been doing. He's been notoriously been known for at United, where he's getting the GNA recently, but the performance-wise, he's not been great. That's the best way to put it. He's given us the goals and assists which we need, but performance-wise, he's not been great, in my personal opinion. So I think decent is probably the best.
What's his GA?
He's got 3 goals and 2 assists in the league.
Swear.
Huh?
I checked it today. Yeah, he's got 3 goals and 2
No
assists.
way, you're lying,
There's a
Ahmed.
reason I asked you how many
You're lying. He's got
He's got 5 GA in the league already this season.
in the league.
What GA you talking about?
Very much underwhelming in that aspect in the final third. I think him getting back and defending and helping out Cucurella, or I'm not Cucurella.
You know what it is for me?
Augusto, that's the reason why he is in the team, because he's
That's
a
what I'm
weak
saying. He's been scamming the GA, bro, recently. But
Yeah,
It's such a scam. That's such a lie.
Bro, he's scamming crazy.
No, Jesse.
You know what it is with Neto as well? I think I like him.
I know he has GAs, Luke.
Like, João Pedro should not be on like 6 GA with you. He shouldn't be. Like,
You know what's mad though? Yeah, with Pedro, for me, I feel like Pedro Neto, sorry, I feel like with him, he's one of them ballers. Just stick him on the left, because then he doesn't have to think a lot. He just crosses the ball in, innit? If we put him on the right, he thinks too much.
The thing is, yeah, he has this technique that he does, which I like, which is the stop-start gimmick that he does. And I feel like it doesn't work, bro. You need to give it up, man. Stop doing that, please.
That's what I'm saying. Put him on the left, because then he don't do a lot of stop-start. He's only really slow down and run forward. But we're on the right, he does that thing where he likes cutting in, and then he doesn't always get too much time on the ball.
It's true. But the thing is, the lap will definitely help his crosses. I think our team is very well balanced. That's why I think we can go well this season. Because even though the quality of Garnacho and stuff we're going to speak about isn't great, I feel like it adds a different dimension to our team. Our team's actually very, very balanced when everyone's fit. I don't really see a lot of areas where it's not green. Shout out Ultimate Team. Like, I feel like everyone could speak some language. Most the players who are new are surrounded by players who are used to the system. Those players used to the system are kind of good, so they help. I don't really see where there's a lot of flaws. The main flaw will be the manager and the injuries. I think we can all agree. So, yeah, man. Let's give who has number. Jesse has number 1 for a while. Jesse, I'm gonna give you the lap.
This kind of tough as well.
I'd put him in
between decent and poor. I was more gravitating to poor. I think the injury and the red card what he got in the Wolves game, just that hurt his situation. And he just, the times he played, he just didn't really give us much. I don't know if he's still probably not much fit, but yeah, he just comes on and just does the same thing, just try to bully defenders, and that makes me question: is that what we really need in the team?
Yeah.
Or even if we have this looking for this target man, playing this target man kind of game, he doesn't really look like he has a space in the team as of right now.
Yeah. I think
you know that it's me. I personally put him in who, you know. I can't lie. I don't think he's played enough.
Even who?
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, because I don't think he's played enough, to be fair. Because for me,
Enough,
he
yeah.
played well. He played well against West Ham. Obviously, it's West Ham, I know. But besides that, obviously, he got injured against Fulham, and then we ain't seen him until the Wolves game. Do you get what I'm saying? I know that.
The reason why I think he could be poor, I know what Ahmed thinks, Landry, because when in the Palace game he missed a sitter. In the Fulham game he got injured. Fair enough. West Ham game he was decent. Wolves game he got a red card. The other Wolves game he was poor. He's actually played enough minutes so you can judge him. That's why he's not in who.
My thing is that I think we can. I think you can argue maybe his movement needs to improve a bit more, but realistically, the guy we brought, we have to create for him. And I'll be honest with you, in the last game against Wolves, like the one he didn't get a red card in, did we really create for him?
No,
Like, let's actually address that.
I agree.
As well.
Yes,
Right? And for me, my problem is, right, particularly when we're trying to judge a guy like Delap, he's not like Nicholas Jackson, where he's got to get the ball from like the midfield area, help to create, and then drive with the ball, for example. This is the guy you're gonna have to feed him. If you don't feed him, he's gonna give you. He's gonna look like it's a 2 out of 10. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Delap can link up on that. But my thing is,
but his main objective though is I'm in the box, you create for me, I score. The other stuff is secondary. He's not as strong in those aspects, right?
Yeah.
The reason we brought him was for you to be the box player, bullying some of these guys around you, and to be able to create the space enough for you to get that ball.
I think he's a 2-in-1 though. I think he's a 2-in-1. I think in terms of he can do both, innit? So it's not he's not like one of those. He's not like a Jokeres where he's more running in behind and you don't really get anything else in terms of hold up play and that. But I still think that if you look at the Wolves game, remember they had like 5 in the back. He was literally just swarmed by defenders. So unless he timed his header properly or jumped before everyone else kind of thing, that's the only time we really got it. And I'm pretty sure he probably missed like one more chance or something from then, or they saved it or something like that. But besides that, I didn't see him. And the minute, do you remember when he got taken off and Neto went up front? If he was in those positions, he would have eaten 2 because he can run in behind. Do you get it?
But can I just make an argument on the Pedro Neto point? Yeah, and also the João Pedro point. João Pedro's goal came because he was box crashing from the outside because the ball came to him at the edge of the box. That's where he scored it from. He wasn't in the middle like the lap would probably have been. He was coming into the box. That's why João Pedro to score the goal that he scored once the lap went off.
No, but I'm pretty sure that when Garnacho passed it to Neto.
Yeah, it's
No. I'm not talking about Pedro now. I'm talking about João Pedro. Sorry, I'm talking about different.
But I was talking about Pedro.
See, I was talking about different Pedros. I was talking about that. I was talking about the main because Pedro. Oh, fair enough then.
Because Pedro Neto got moved up front at some point in the game, if I remember properly.
He did.
So I get where you're coming from though. So I hear it.
Some of these guys here definitely could be in solid, but I feel like they all have their own reasons.
Yeah,
where they kind of lack a little bit, and we can't really put them. Solid is more a player where when they play tomorrow, we know what kind of performance we get.
Yeah.
With the decent guys, they play tomorrow, we don't know. I think that's a good way to put it. Is João Pedro going to score, or is he going to be quiet? Is Gusto going to lose the ball, or is he going to be competent? Is George going to score, or is he going to be non-existent? Is Neto going to cross the ball in, or is he going to do cut back, lose the ball, cut back? Do you know what I mean?
Now, with what to piggyback to what you just said there, Chess, is it because, for more João Pedro and Liam Delap, is it do you think the guy said we didn't really create for Liam Delap in the last game, right?
Yeah.
Is it because they are missing Palmer that much? Because let's be realistic. When João Pedro came into the team, we had Palmer wrong, and the creativity was flowing through Palmer. That released João Pedro to score those goals. Since Palmer isn't here, Joao Pedro dried up.
I agree with that point, but simultaneously, Palmer not being there doesn't stop Joao Pedro releasing the ball a bit earlier. It doesn't stop him scoring another goal against
Yeah.
Wolves. It doesn't stop him scoring a city against Tottenham. Because what GA can do, GA can cover your cracks. That's why Enzo's above them. Because Enzo's been probably the same level, but he's got better GA for a midfielder. So he can kind of say, I've had a solid performance because even though I'm not great, I'm still contributing. Neto got 5 GA. He's been that bad performance-wise. He has to go indecent. But let's move on. I'm going to leave Andrew because he's kind of quiet there. Andrew, I'm going to give you Alejandro Garnacho.
Crikey.
I'm going to help you out here. Solid?
No.
And I can't lie, bro. You're gonna have to put him
What
on.
are we doing?
He's about to put him on 4. He's
No,
about to give him the
I'm not
4.
gonna. I'm
There's
not
a
gonna
section
do. I'm
between
not
4
gonna.
and get him out.
I'm rattled.
I'm not gonna do one game analysis on this guy and put him.
Yeah,
solid.
take him off, bro. But you shouldn't even be. You put him on who?
I'd put him on. I'd put him on poor.
Poor.
What? Hey, no, there's agendas, man. Them cat. No, chat.
Andrew, I agree.
These three are so nasty.
I was gonna say decent, to be honest.
Yes, come on,
Yes,
man. Robin,
I was about to say decent. Like, I'm not. Listen, he's not been bad, and he's not been good for the vast majority of his performances. Obviously, the last 2 performances have been pretty good,
Hey,
right?
listen,
But I would say, but overall, if I look at him, he's not been that negative, and he's not been that positive. So therefore, he's been decent.
How can we have this many decent players and be third in the league?
Well, that's when we'll rate. That's when you'll see my rating for the manager. That's when you'll see why.
Nah,
good answer.
there's no way he can be
the
decent.
problem is, you say last couple
No,
of performances. We're not.
Take that guy out of decent.
His last couple of performances.
You think he's poor?
Yes, he's poor.
He's poor.
Yes, he's been poor.
No, he?
He's had one good.
Wait. No. I'm actually going to debate you guys. I let you guys land all this whole stream. What's he done? Now, Ahmed, you know, confirmational bias is rife in football. For layman's terms, people have agendas a lot in football. But everyone doesn't understand what I just said.
Yeah.
What's he done so poor compared to the average players?
What has he done for us to put him
done so good to put him in
decent?
solid? Yeah.
Yes. I never said what's he done. I said what has he done compared to his peers?
Not a lot.
So why is he any worse than George?
Hey,
Ahmed, you went quiet. You went quiet. Yes, you went quiet.
I tell you why. No one expects a lot. No one expects a lot from George, and Garnacho gets hyped up from some of his fans.
What? It's the opposite. What are you talking about?
One game, you lot are doing all this one game.
Hear me out.
One game against Wolves.
Hear me out here. People have been expecting Garnacho to be extremely poor and trash, right? And this is me being objective, right? He has not been trash and he's not been rubbish, but he's been average. Therefore, I think he's been decent.
He's had one good performance.
I'm not even talking about the performance, bro. Even if I remove that one good performance, he's not been that negative to the team, and he's not been that positive to the team.
He has because when I see him walk along, I was pressing to get him hooked up.
Negative.
He has.
How many times has he substituted at half time?
Yeah, 60 by the 60th minute. He's all.
But we put Andre Santos in decent, and he's been hooked how many times at half time?
Exactly.
But he's done better than Garnacho.
No, he hasn't. But on what games? What games?
But Brentford played.
When was he good in Brentford?
Wolves.
He wasn't good against Brentford. What do you mean?
Well, okay, but Garnacho's had one good performance against Wolves. That's it.
I said, when has Santos been good? And you still haven't answered me.
I did. You just interrupted me. That was all.
You said Brentford, and he wasn't good at Brentford.
The problem is you didn't accept my answer. That was the thing. I can't.
Oh, yes, Jesse. I know you're on Andrew's side, but was he good against Brentford?
I don't really remember. I can't lie. I don't remember.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Fine, exactly.
Okay, before the Wolves performance, what was Garnacho's performances like before the Wolves performance?
I think Andrew, I think he's been decent. I don't think he's been solid.
Yeah, which game was he decent in before the Wolves performance?
All right, cool. Let's break this down. I'm gonna say he joined after Fulham or after that. Oh, he came. Oh, he was decent
Why are you
against.
taking so long? If he's that good, why are you taking so long to answer?
No, because I don't want to overrate it and say too many games that aren't
okay,
true.
cool.
I want to be true to myself. Yeah.
Can't answer.
Oh, you don't let me finish.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So-
You can't answer.
Ironically, you get me?
Somebody do a
I'll mention you on my side here. I'm going to say he was good
Listen,
against Brentford.
Listen,
He helped
there's
us
a lot of
get
there's a
equaliser.
lot of deflection and putting off answering the actual.
Guys,
I'm going to say
Brentford-
Brentford, Wolves.
You don't even need to do that, Chaz.
What
Objectively
is
speaking,
G?
he's just been average for us. Okay, and with the
Yeah,
expectations
he's
that
average.
people had, of him being the worst of the worst, he's gonna be so trash. He's
So
gonna be
hang
giving
on,
us 2 out of 10.
hang on, no.
Right?
I've got you, and they've said it in the chat. Did you say Brentford, Chez, when he cost us 3 points? Is that what you said? You say
I
Brentford?
wouldn't say that was his fault.
The guy who fell asleep at the back post was decent.
I wouldn't. Angie, I think it was a bit genderish there. I don't think it was his fault.
No.
So hold on. James being the only player being 5'11" in the defense is his fault.
No, who was at the back
Yeah,
post?
here we go then.
Who was at the
But
back
he
post?
still could have cleared
Who
it.
was
though.
at the back post?
Big boy tossing
Who was at
in the
back
front post.
The ball still came to him and he
who
couldn't clear
was
it,
at
bro.
the
That's
back
what I
post?
mean.
Yes, is it his fault? He's on his own anyway. No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
No,
his
it
fault.
is
Yes,
because
it is.
the
How was it his fault? He's on his own. How does that make any sense?
He didn't mark the player. He
That's
cost
not
us
why
3
I
points.
asked. I said he was
Cost
on
us
his
3
own.
points. Did he
All
cost us
this
3
for
points?
is that what we're doing now? Defending Garnacho for 20 minutes.
This is
No.
ridiculous.
I'm
You
defending
haven't defended
Garnacho,
anyone
not
else on this list.
I'm
as well
defending
as you do.
agendas, not Garnacho.
Nah,
Yeah.
You see it now.
I said
realistically,
poor.
Come on, listen. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people don't like Garnacho, but the agendas are too strong here, man. Let's reduce the agendas.
Yeah, let's
Actually,
move
do you know
on,
what?
man.
You're right.
He's
You're
too
right.
much. He's got to eat.
I'm sorry. You're right. Put him in. Get the fuck out. That's where you should really put him in. Right there.
Yeah, I can't lie. I would put him in that list
Anyway,
too.
let's move on quickly. Let's give Yasir. I'm going to give you Gittins, Jamie.
Gittins, poor.
Okay, so a quick one.
Oh wait, Ches, no. Why aren't we defending Gittins? Because he's done more than Garnacho. Why aren't you
Exactly.
defending Gittins?
So I asked the question when.
Exactly.
When?
No,
Ajax.
right? No,
Ajax,
no, guys.
Wolves. Do you get me? He done his thing.
No,
Yeah.
here's the thing, right? The reason why I think Garnacho is in the team is the same reason why Neto is in the team, right? These two workhorse. That's basically what it is. We could see that is what it is, and because they probably played in the Premier League, they're playing in the Premier League with other teams and stuff like that. So they're Premier League proven, as we like to say. That's basically what it is. Because realistically, the two guys that give you more in the final third, in terms of Jamie Gittins and Estevao, they are on the bench. They are on the bench.
True.
But they are not Premier League proven. That's the only reason why Garnacho is in this team.
No, I hear you. Palmer boys. Is he going in who? Probably.
No,
I think
He's
so,
played like half, but he's played like one game
Like
in full.
three
yeah, this
games or
season,
something.
obviously. This season, yeah, I hear it.
And then we move on to the 4 interesting ones. So let's give Ahmed, Trevor.
GTFO straight away. No questions asked.
Oh,
Talk about agenda. Talk about
Yeah,
agenda.
That is an agenda.
No,
that's
no,
That
is
Andrew. Okay. On a serious note,
explain your agenda. Come to the floor. Come to the floor.
listen, on a serious note, obviously poor, right? Because like he has improved performance-wise. Okay,
Who's
like,
been worse, Tweedledum or Tweedledee? Which one?
you got? Sorry, Tosin.
He's
Wait.
rattling me.
Wait. What are we doing? Between Trevor and Paul? Really? That's what we're
Yes,
doing?
I think it's fair. We have to be fair, bro.
Wait, Jesse, where should he be then? Where should he be?
Trevor?
Jesse, where should he be?
I
Where
think
should he
You can't say decent for Trevor. Even I can't. Listen, you can't say decent for Trevor. I
Oh
think he's
my
been poor.
gosh.
You have
I
to
can
give him
name
credit,
you 2 games is his fault. Man United and Brighton. Straight away. Straight away.
I'll be, like,
who is as of right now, if we
Right.
have to put
Where
CBs there, who are we going to put?
I just want to know,
Badisile.
Ches, you're okay with blaming players that cost us games, yeah? You're okay with that?
Defenders.
Badesile hardly even played for this season.
I'm going to Fafana and the Chempong is fine. If not, Fafana by the show.
Yeah.
I think that's more than
Still
solid
a
now.
I'm laughing because
That is
Andrew thought he did
wild.
something there. Remember
Even
he was-
Fafana and Chalobah is fine. My personal opinion. Fafana and Chalobah is decent because Chalobah, if he's with a competent centre back, he always looks solid. I'll be honest with you. But in terms of his current performances, barring 1 or 2, he has been poor, bro.
No facts. I thought we should just keep him there, man. Let's go into these ones and get out of here. Caicedo, boys. Everyone can go.
Get the fuck out, man.
Oh, the way.
Ah,
Poor mate.
You
He's
shoot
not,
kicker, you
not been
shoot
he
kicker.
himself.
Stay
You know
there,
what I
man.
mean?
You should kicker.
Who? Yeah.
star.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
man.
you know,
Yeah,
bro.
obviously, you know what I'm for my man. Star player, star boy, one of the best players in the Premier League this season. So, again, what's known is not need to be explained. So we
I think
can
that.
move
Do you know
on.
what though? I think that's a damning indictment on us as a club.
Man said 1 star, you know.
No, it's not that. It's who's the star. Do you know what I
He's
mean?
a DM.
It's not like an attacking player or a striker.
I
You
would
know?
argue, though, teams who have the best midfields usually do the best.
No. But what I mean is, it's like that's fine that they're credited, but it's like winning teams is that you always look towards the attacking players first.
To be fair, though,
Like,
if you're going off like, if I said to you guys rank this from last season, then we would have put more players in star across the team, you know.
Yeah, that's fine. But what I'm saying is, like, I think it's just a damn indictment of
Andrew.
of our attackers.
Yeah, but
It's
guys,
damning.
think about it, right? The best team right now in the country is Arsenal, and if you have to put anybody as a star for Arsenal, you're going to put Declan Rice
Yeah, that's fine.
Or Gabriel,
I
yeah.
think that's a damning.
and Gabriel. It's the same thing.
That's a damning
So-
indictment on their attackers. That's what it is, right there.
I think only Man City could really say they have a natural star, and that's Haaland. And if Rodri
Go on.
was fit, he would have been there equally the same as well.
Yeah, that's true. But they while Rodri was the best player, they still had other players like you said, like a Haaland or a De Bruyne or a Foden that year. Like Liverpool have like Salah and stuff like that, you know.
But if Palmer was really fit and stuff like, he would have been there as well. But just
Well, if it was Palmer 2 years
Yeah.
ago, if it was 2 years ago, we're talking Palmer, aren't we? Really, we're not talking about.
Yeah.
No, but to be fair, I like that. I like that a second, yeah. But I do give Andrew in terms of like, he's a damning down in Arsenal too because their attack hasn't been that good. So I do hear that. But anyway, last two. Yes, here I'm going to give you.
Wait. Where's the Sassy?
I think this was made.
He's back.
Shout out
His
to my
last
great
one-
man. Shout out to my great man. He's
He's
back.
been
Brick
integrated,
Nation.
Ches.
No,
is
Brick is back.
in.
I know. This is made,
yeah.
Andrew, you can see here it was made like a month ago. So obviously they've just
but I
excluded it.
don't want you to get like in trouble with your HR company or something like that for discrimination
True.
against the Sassy. That's all.
True. I don't want to be accused of not
Yeah.
liking French players. You know what I'm saying
Exactly.
that's
Yeah.
beat. Big up Paris though.
Brick Nation, man. Brick
Paris
Nation.
is like-
You know what it is, Jez. I think the Sassy
Huh?
actually got himself out of here.
Guys, that's our new.
No, literally, he was like,
That's
"Forget
our
about
new,
me, guys. Let me get my paycheck in peace."
That's our new.
He's like, "Let me just
defender,
get my
That's our
fund,
new
you know."
defender. The Sassy's
Have you
our
seen
new
the
defender
Sassy looks
signing.
slim, man? The Sassy's lost a lot of weight. He's
Yeah,
looking
he
like
did.
a lot
Yeah,
lean.
That's because
Good
you're
for him.
He's
Hey,
ready.
Ahmed, good for him.
New
Go
year,
find a
new
new
me.
club.
That's
Go find a new club, man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Like,
He's
it's
in,
weird.
Alright, man. Hey,
he's on
when he's
on
playing
ration.
against Arsenal, man, I hope you're ready.
He's
Hey,
our new
Ahmed, you got the
defender.
Sassy Nation. Oh, wait.
Listen, the brick,
He's a-
man. It's called the brick, man. Come
That's
on,
our
man.
new. By the way, that's our new defender signing for January, guys. It's the Sassy.
You know, it's funny. I actually could see him playing against Arsenal only because, you could use him as a box defender. Just make sure he stays in the box and heads everything up.
No.
If we're winning at 1-0, I would actually trust him to come on the pitch rather than Toss.
I can see a
Who would you rather come
situation-
off the pitch 1-0 Arsenal 85th minute? Toss
I
it
can
or
see-
the Sassy? I'm trusting the Sassy.
I can see a situation where Delac gets hurt against Arsenal, not that badly, but hurt, and we're winning
Sorry?
1-0. But we have to like
This
the
is
same game plan. So what we do is we stick Disassi up front as a striker for the last 10 minutes of the game, and we just bombard, hoof the ball in.
Shins, man.
Just hoof the ball in like that. Long ball up to Disassi. Like
let's do Jesse before we get to the penultimate one now. Reece James.
Reece James.
I will put him in great or solid. I'm floating between the both, because yes, he looks like he's over the injury woes. He's been solid. He's been one of our better players. Yes, he is great, but we can leave him in great. But I think between solid and great. But
he's been great. Yeah, he's just been great.
We're saying chat. Guys all saying good, solid, great, solid, mixed bag there. Great. Ahmed saying great.
I'm saying great, mate. Not enough goals scored for me, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just that. The reason why I might just leave him in great as well, because this guy plays in two different positions, and equally every time he plays in those positions, right back and center midfield, he looks great. He looks
other than Bayern Munich.
We tried that and that didn't work.
The whole squad was bad, i.e. the tactics. But
not just that. I think Bayern Munich knew what we were going to do. They knew we were going to play that same exact way that we played against PSG in that final. It was evident. It was going to happen. So they probably set us up to make mistakes in that game, set traps. But we can leave him in great.
You're saying yes, Andrew, very quickly. Are you happy with that great as well?
Yeah, fine.
No, I'll leave him there, you know. I think I'll leave him there. I think he's been not just used as a right back, but also played in midfield and stuff like that. I think he's done the job well for us. I know he had more good games than he had bad games and stuff like that. So I think it's usually we'd put him in star in it, but in this one we gotta put him in the great. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I think for all the players, I don't think if I just scroll down quick a bit on my Twitter, you guys can see. You guys will have me on Twitter. I don't think it's unfair. I don't think much players here we can say have been unfairly scrutinized. I think
it looks like a stare thing. You get me? Just
And where are we gonna put? Let's do a joint one here, so we can see him after. Where are we gonna put Enzo Maresca?
Solid.
I agree.
I don't think anything higher than solid.
Decent.
I would say high, decent, low, solid. So I put him here, Ahmed. Yeah, but explain why you think decent.
I mean, I don't think he's tactically broken any trees right now. So, but I think he's been doing a decent job of making the team tick, continue to do what they do. I think honestly, the only thing I could really criticize him for was maybe one or two changes that he could have done every now and then, really. And then so I think he's been doing a decent job.
Yeah, I'll say for me, for you guys, and finish off your points, I'd say someone said that with the injuries. I think that's a good point. He's had to use that. New players that he has no control over as well. He bed them in. Tactically, I don't think we've been outdone. I think substitution-wise, he's had a bit of howlers. As I'd put him in maybe low solid. But overall, to be fair in the league, 2 points behind second, 6 points behind third, potentially even be minimum second in the next 2 game weeks. Isn't bad. Sorry, minimum third, because Man City can win both games. My bad. But yeah,
I think he's, there was that week of the United, Bayern Munich, Brighton stuff where he shut the bed in those 3 games, particularly in a row. And I think that's why I don't put him anything higher than solid. I think he has shown, like the Sunderland, put the Sunderland game in there as well, actually, because I didn't like the tactics. But there's been other games where he's actually been more flexible, like even during half time, like away at Brentford, away at Forest, example, stuff like that. I put solid's fine. There's nothing higher at the moment. You can't.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, man, I'm happy with that list. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. Nice to see everyone joining.
Rate clearly? No.
Nah, I don't. It's hard to give him a rating. It's so early in the season. That's the thing, like Garnacho, Gittins, and all these guys could grow into decent players in the next few games, help our squad, and we could win some few games with their help, or they might not help at all, and we'll criticize them. So over this next few weeks, huh?
You put Raheem Sterling.
Nice
I can't lie.
Yeah,
Andrew's
yeah,
trying to
I
put more people in the lower section.
He is, isn't it? He is. But I'll post this on my Twitter so you guys can see WOG.
Remember
see
where
what
the
we're
places are, guys. I don't want him like moving stuff. You know what I mean?
But yeah, man, it was fun. Big up A for joining. We always get to speak. Big up Ahmed for joining.
Big up, boys,
Big up
big
Andrew
up,
for joining as always. Big up Jesse for joining all the way down in the Caribbean. And big up Yasir, my guy, always joining. All the descriptions for everybody. A lot of people watch these in playbacks. Eating food, walking, whatever you do. Guys, do watch these videos. Go down below, subscribe to each one of them because it's very important. And helps them, helps me. So please do that for me. And smash the like button. And comment if you think we're waffling. If you love Garnacho, tell me. If you hate Bereshka, tell me. And let us know. Yeah, let me go eat. It's very late in the UK. You need 10 past 10, so 11, so I need to go eat some food. But yeah, everyone in the building. See you guys tomorrow about 9 p.m. in a bit. In peace. Love.